Good morning everyone, and a very warm welcome here to Heathrow and to the channel, where today we're going to be doing quite a long flight in the FlightFactor 777 version 2 over to Austin in Texas. For further enjoyment, we're going to use the Pratt & Whitney engines, which were recently released as part of the engine expansion pack. So here's our office for the next 10 hours and 40 minutes, which is our flight time over to Texas. Say Intentions will be providing our ATC today, and I'm joined by our Say Intentions co-pilot called Jared. Hi Jared, how are you doing today, mate?
Doing well, Carl. Ready for our flight to Austin.
He's rocking and rolling. Bit of chatter around as well on the frequency. We're just tuned into ground at the moment. Let's get cracking. We've got a lot of fuel to load, a lot of passengers, etc. Lots of stuff. Have I said the word lots? Yes. Okay, when you get in the 777, now I've just connected this just with the GPUs running, so we're going to go emergency exit lights. Just close the guard there. That will flick the switch to the arm position. If you remember on a previous video we spoke about those guards. They hold the switch into its normal working position. Window heats also on, and I'm just going to switch on the hydraulic, just the primary left and a primary right. That won't have any impact on the control surfaces currently, as they are of course powered there by the engines. So we'll go ahead and we'll do the no smoking to on and nav lights. Now, to help me remember this and the order that I do it in, I do have some notes written down. Do feel free to go ahead and pause it, but we're going to come here from the main menu. We're going to say initialize flight, then we are going to go to external services, Navigraph services, and we're going to first off get data from SimBrief. Verify your flight ID is in there. Now go back, then we're going to go to the ACARS CPDLC services. Now I'm only doing this because I'm going to be flying on the Say Intentions network, so this step may differ as per your needs for your flight. Connect to ACARS CPDLC. Now I'm going to go back, again, and I'm going to go onto simplified loading. I'm going to say fill data, or fill from SimBrief. That's going to pull in our zero fuel weight there, which is 181 tonnes. That's on our flight plan. But I'm going to uncheck simplified loading. I'm now going to go back, and then I'm going to go to airplane and loading service. Now I'm going to tweak these figures a bit, so I'm going to add more passengers and take away a bit of cargo there. But the main aim of tweaking this is that I'm still left with a zero fuel weight of 181 tonnes. Now go down to PAX config. Now you can either use your scroll wheel to adjust these, or you can click into it as well. So let's say that we've got 21 crew members. Type in, press enter. So we've got 258 peasants, 20 wannabe posh people, 6 very posh people, and 21 people clearing up after them and telling all those people to put their seatbelts on. That's our total packed weight. If we go back from the page here, loading services, go into weight summary, you'll see that the calculated zero fuel weight is increased. So I need to bring that down. Like I say, I'm going to reduce a bit of cargo, so we're going to go back, cargo config. Now the good thing here is it's got your zero fuel weight listed, so you can just easily check the implication of making adjustments here. So all I've done there is adjusted the value in kilos. It's adjusted the LD3 containers there, as you can see, and we're now back down to 181 tonnes. So go back. Right, let's kick off these tasks now so that we're not waiting around. So we can go and load fuel.
Please start fuel.
Putting fuel in, sir.
And we can go and load the cargo.
Please start loading the luggage.
Yes.
Now, if you want to check the progress of these, and this is just showing you for the benefit of the explanation here, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to say ongoing processes overview. Let's use the FB2 here, and then we can just see what's going on. So we need to talk to the person next. Just configure these. Your 3 right-hand buttons here and knobs. So press them so that you can hear the volume there. And I'm just going to turn down the right-hand one. So that just means that we won't hear the safety announcements, or it won't be a loud volume. So just lower the volume there on any cabin announcements, and instead of the mic being here, which is ground, we're just going to flick it there for purser. And all we need to do...
This is the captain. How do you hear?
We are all here and ready.
That's all you need to do. Just say hello. Now we can go ahead and say load catering.
We are ready for the catering to be brought on board.
Of course, sir.
And load the
You
passengers.
may board the aircraft now.
Yes, sir. We are ready here as well.
Notice that we've not actually done anything yet on the FMC, but these will take a while. There are ways that you can go ahead and speed them up, but we'll just go over now to the EFB. I've just got the other page now on the first officer's side, so you can just see those other tasks as they spring into life as well. Next thing that's going to take some time is the Aderus, and we'll go ahead, position init page, just take the GPS position. Notice that I've just put in the reference airfield there so that I can just compare the GPS to that. Okay, so I've just entered in the route into the FMC. Let's go ahead and activate that. Executes. Right hand side progress page. Next, just going to fire up WhatsApp and message say intentions. So I've just put on there, as you can see, and it's just saying stand by. Okay, so it's responded, and you can see there information whiskey and all the other stuff. As you can see, I did ask for the METAR earlier. It was Victor at that point, so we can just refresh that by just going and asking for the METAR. Okay, that's in the box, and 27 left, and the Umla 1 Golf departure. There's our squawk code, 6155? 6. That's a 6. Got it this time. There we go. So, you can see the progress here. Everything's happening, it's progressing very, very nicely. Busy out there as they prepare the plane for us. There's the fuel line. Right, so there we go, the purser's going to call us now. Okay, so click on purser, make sure that you've got the relevant, the correct mic selected there that's calling, and...
Sir, we are done with the catering process.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'll have a 12 bar, please. Actually, before I forget this bit, let's just go ahead and request a fuel sample.
We would like to request a fuel sample test.
On it. Plus minus 2 hours, and you will have the result over CPDLC.
Much appreciated.
And I've got some coffee to go with that as well. Don't mind if I do. If you do want to speed up the ground services and you know, the fueling, cargo boarding, etc., from the main menu you are going to go to simulation and then on to the general menu, and over here you can adjust that from real, like so. I'll just use the scroll wheel there, all the way over to about 6, whatever. Play with that, use it if you wish. Now you know where it is. So let's just go back. I'm going to bring up situations just so that that is ready, but someone's calling. Who is it? Right, it's ground again, so...
Sir, we have completed loading the luggage.
Thanks.
Nearly there as well then with passengers.
The load sheet is here for you.
And you can see again I've got something in the queue there, so we're not on the correct mic, so where it's calling, just click onto that for mic, and you can see it's now available there in white. So who's in the queue? Person's in the queue.
Listening.
Sir, passengers are on board. We are ready.
Thank you.
And as we've been fueled up as well, we'll pop on the seat belts. Let's start the APU. We are getting very close now to push back. So let's use the EFB and the performance calculator from here. So I've gone in, copy FMC data, and then there's still a few more items there that you need to choose. So anything that's in white, I'll just go and fill those out. So dry runway, no need for the anti-ice, and just make sure that your takeoff weight is what you'd expect. Ours is 264 and a bit tons. Calculate. You'll just have to forgive me there. I thought I was recording, so I've got 60 and TO1. It defaulted to climb 1 as well, which is very sensible indeed. And then on the takeoff page, flat 5. There's our speeds: 150, 158, and 165 again. Just make sure you are happy with your gross weight. Now might be a good time to think about saving your flight as well. So even if I fly an aircraft that has the autosave utility, I do find that I like to save my own flights as well, and then I can I've got control if I want to go ahead and load those back. I've got them saved at timing, so usually before pushback and start, after engine start, and then before takeoff. And that's for the ground, and then several times in the climb, and as many times as you want when you're en route. Okay, and here's the MCP. V2 is 165. The rest is as per our clearance. Let's put the flight directors on with LNAV and VNAV. So I've just done the pre-flight check. Okay, time to close up now, so we'll go to back to the CDU. I'm going to call the purser and just tell them
All ears.
to shut doors.
Please close all doors.
Affirmative.
Onto ground, and
I am here.
we are going to get them to remove all ground equipment, just that option.
Equipment is no longer needed. Please remove it.
Gladly.
Okay, back to ground.
How can I help you?
Close all hatches. We are ready to pressurize.
All personnel is clear. You may pressurize.
And then finally, I'm just going to...
How can I help you? Yes, sir.
Clearance to start, please.
On it, sir.
Thanks.
Come back soon. Cheers.
Okay, and because we've now moved all the stairs away, let's go to the purser menu.
Yeah.
And thinking what's our means of getting out the plane quickly if we had to. So I'm going to arm
All
the
doors to armed
doors.
All armed.
There we go. And that triggers them to do the safety brief as well. Okay, so we'll just configure the overhead. We've got permission to pressurize, so start over here first. Those two next. Over to the left. And then finish in the middle. Left, right and centre bumps, and that's all good. Let's lock the flight deck door. Heathrow ground, hello, it's Speedbird 191, request push and start. Now with insane tensions, I've got the co-pilot configured to
Speedbird 191, push and
answer
start
that.
approved, face south.
So Jared will answer, will acknowledge that. Just be prepared for any interruptions as well. Purser's just curled here, so in the queue, Purser, go for it.
On the line.
Sir, we are ready back here. The briefing has been completed and all is secured.
And push and start approved, face south for Speedbird 191. I think Jared's asleep. Okay, so MCP set, takeoff speeds discussed, and they're correct.
Set. CDU pre-flight. Completed.
Completed.
Trim.
0 units.
Set.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
That's
Completed.
Completed.
perfect.
Checklist complete.
Okay, parking brake is released.
We're commencing pushback, clear to start engines in sequence.
Off we go. Bye-bye, London. Right, let's go and start engine number 2. So, ignition to start. And flip the fuel control switch.
Ground to flight deck, the pushback's complete, set parking brake.
Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was getting a bit distracted there with those sounds, but I'm sure you'll agree it's definitely worth just popping outside and having to listen to those. They are amazing. Right, I've done the after start actions, trim, flaps. Let's go ahead and do the other checklist. So I'm just going to
Anti-ice.
put the
Set.
anti-ice switches there into the auto position. So auto,
Recall.
auto.
Check.
Recall.
Checked.
That one. Check.
Flight controls. Check.
They've been checked.
Checked. Ground equipment. Cleared. Cleared. Checklist complete.
Lovely. Let's call for taxi. Ground Speedbird 191, request taxi to 7 left.
Taxi to runway 27 left via Delta, Bravo, link 28, November 1.
Jared. So we're going 27 left via Delta, Bravo, link 28. So Delta and then Bravo, that's straightforward enough. I'm just going to have to answer this though. A taxi runway 27 left via Delta, Bravo, link 28, November 1, Speedbird 191. Brakes off, taxi light on, off we go. Jared, request departure.
Switching to tower for departure clearance.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 191, holding short of runway 27 left. We're ready for departure.
Speedbird 191, Heathrow Tower, runway 27 left, winds 310 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 191.
Okay, before takeoff checklist.
Takeoff checklist, please.
Checklist complete.
Complete. I've got the lights on as well. Okay. Let's just give these engines a bit more oomph.
Approaching 2 left.
So back to idle. Just while we make this right turn here, we'll line up. We are clear for takeoff.
On runway 2 left.
Okay. Takeoff.
Speedbird 007, welcome to Heathrow. Contact ground on 121.855.
Stable. speed. Autopilot. So just making that initial right turn there. Keeping an eye on the speed. Note that the speed bug has bugged up to 225. Climb on. Speed is increasing. Flap on. There's our vapour trails as we just fly over Manchester Airport. Here's the result of our fuel sample tests. The message was sent to us via ACARS, and it just advises that the result of the fuel sample test is complete, and the freezing point is determined at minus 47 degrees. All we need to do with that message is just hit cancel. Turn off. So we've covered a lot here. Thank you for viewing, and hopefully you've learned something on the way. Do like, subscribe. I'm just going to sign off now and leave the cinematics just to tell the story of our arrival into Austin, Texas. I'll see you on a future video. Thank you, and bye-bye.